All right, so I guess we're gonna move to. I mean, this is the. I mean, probably gonna finish last, right? Unanimously, we all agree on that. I think more than likely the Chicago Bears are gonna.
The Bears.
I
We're
gotta
gonna.
beat you, Jack.
The Bears.
This is
So
It'd be
there's.
wild if it flipped though.
Yeah, okay, look. Yeah, I'm not.
This franchise and speaking of heading in a right direction or a bad direction, this franchise perpetually stays on a flat plane. Just never does better or worse, no matter what they do. They're always going to win like six games a season.
Holy shit, Trevor Simeon's still in the league?
Yeah, he's the backup there now.
Yeah. I did not know that.
So there's
Former
even worse news coming out for fucking Bears fans is that they don't know what to do with David Montgomery. I read today is that the new offense that they want to implement, they don't know what to do with him, and they think he's the odd man out. They want Khalil Herbert. They're trying to get him as much as they want him integrated as much as possible. We've seen Khalil Herbert flash. We've also seen Khalil Herbert not look that great. So I think it's kind of crazy look, David Montgomery might not be like the maybe the piece that you're looking for running back, but good Lord. I mean, he's a goddamn good running back. And I think that, you better be sure. Yeah. And you have to be sure that the guy you're moving on from him for is, I mean, 100%. Montgomery's had the injuries, and I think, he's kind of one of the forgotten backs of the league because he's in Chicago. But he's consistent. He's a damn good running back. And I think
are they gonna try to fucking tank for Bijan Robinson next year out of Texas? That fucking incredible running back or somebody like that. I could see that.
I don't know. Well, I don't. Like I said, I don't think they're gonna have to tank. So I mean, to be honest with you, I think they're just trash. I think.
Well, I mean, maybe it's a natural tank. You're right.
Yeah. I
just keep playing, guys.
Yeah, you guys just keep. Yeah, you guys. No, don't give up. Go, keep going. Yeah. But Justin Fields. Fucking diced the Browns' fifth stringers up last week, and the internet lost it. I think that Justin Fields is a damn good quarterback. He's my backup in Dynasty. I just made a trade. He was part of a trade with Andrew and I. I think he's an Ohio State guy. I like Justin Fields. I think he's
preseason champions. They went 3-0.
Yeah, and I think he's probably made steps. I think he looked better, but the offensive line is still non-existent. So he was still
26
running for his life the entire preseason.
Yep.
And I think that they were looking a little too. I think it speaks volumes of how bad that they've been when they get excited about him coming in and playing. I mean, look, don't get me wrong. He looked very good in the Browns preseason game. Yep. I mean, 3 first half touchdowns. I'm sitting there with my feet up on the table going, I mean, Jesus fucking Christ. Like, can we have some pride, Cleveland? Like, can we just run out there and stop him once? But we couldn't do it. And Bears fans acted like the Super Bowl. They had won the Super Bowl. They're like, Jesus Christ, he has made it. He has come. Yeah. But I don't think that's going to translate into the year.
Byron Pringle's a big get.
I disagree. I think this, outside of Mooney, I think this might be, besides us, the worst wide receiver. The Browns, I'm saying, might be the worst wide receiver room in the league, outside of Mooney.
I like N'Keal Harry.
I love Darnell Mooney.
I like N'Keal too, but he's hurt.
Yeah. I do like Darnell Mooney is an absolute fucking. He's like Amon-Ra St. Brown. Like he just.
And I like Byron Pringle. I wasn't trying to trash him.
I was about to say, like, you don't like Pringle?
He was on a great offense, and he got a good quarterback targeting him the ball that had time. I think he's going to struggle. And Velus Jones is okay too. I just, there's not a lot of hot spots on this team outside of Mooney at the wide receiver position.
I like Cole Kmet.
Yeah, I was going to say Cole Kmet's a guy that I think if you're in dynasty leagues, he's somebody that you could potentially put some stock into, and long term, it takes forever for tight ends to develop, but he already seems like he's already found a role in this offense at least.
And kind of like what you said
more
about
than
Hockenson.
A lot of tight ends.
Yeah, I think he's going to be like a Hockenson too. Or I don't think anybody's going to. I don't know if anybody's going to have 1,000 yards. Maybe it's Mooney, but I think he's going to be like Hockenson. Where like he might catch a fucking 100 balls this year. Like if they're putting his, Cole Kmet is.
I agree.
Going to be like the safety blanket
for poor Justin Fields, who's running for his life.
Yeah, he has.
So I agree with you. I like Cole Kmet a lot.
What's that offensive line ranking? Because I was
26, and
so they're terrible. Like they were getting. They were. I mean,
25th
really
now. They got Alex Leatherwood.
Yeah. Look, hey, like I said today in our group chat, I wish the Browns would have grabbed him because I don't think that you go from a 17th overall pick to just I think he just has I think the drive may be an issue, and I think there just might be he needs some coaching. And I think if anybody was going to bring it out of him, it's Bill Callahan.
He was thrown
100%.
to the wolves last year.
Yeah, and I just think
and to be in that room if he had made it to the Browns, to be in that offensive line room, I mean that's a wealth of information.
I'd have rather cut Isaac Rochelle for Leatherwood than Kellen Mond, but
Yeah, I was surprised by that.
Yeah, I'm kind of an odd choice for cut.
Sorry,
anyway,
Rochelle. We loved you.
Bears.
So yeah, I mean he's
offense.
got some. Yeah, the offense isn't great, but Cole Kmet, yeah, they've got a good tight end, and I think it's one of those things you got to have in this league.
And you got a stud receiver. Like
you got
there's
bona fide.
There's some things here to work with moving forward. It's just not there yet.
So what is it about this that you're looking at and you go, oh, they're going to be third in the division? I mean, I think the Lions on paper have a much better roster than
I think they're going to be.
We said dead last, didn't we?
Yeah, I think dead last.
Who said third? We said the unanimous last team. I definitely think the Lions are better than this. I'm saying that I don't think the Bears are going to be good at all. I just think that
they were bottom 5 in touchdowns last year. I can't see them making a big push even into the middle of the pack unless Justin Fields finds a way to become, extremely more dynamic behind a pretty much similar offensive line as he had last year.
And that's the issue. Like, you can't be dynamic and explosive.
And it sucks because you're wasting a really good rookie prospect, a guy who played on some huge stages in college. Absolutely. He's ready, and performed. That's like one of the guys who, I know that it's kind of like the Jalen Hurtses of the worlds and maybe the Trey Lances and these kind of mobile quarterbacks, and people wondering, are these guys going to be able to stick? Lamar Jackson, these kinds of guys. I have no doubt in my mind when I watch Justin Fields that he is good at football. Like, he is good at the sport of football. There's not a doubt in my mind. He sees things well. He can play. I just don't know if what the pieces around him, and I know they got a new GM and they're trying to change things around, but I can't see that these Bears, at least this year and probably not even next year, being able to do anything that gives him the ability to use the abilities that he has. Because if he can't, stop the offensive line from breaking, or the defensive line from breaking through and getting to him immediately, he can't do those cool RPOs and everything that he does.
Exactly. It's a difference when you're extending the play once in a while versus when you were actively running for your life and you're sliding out of the pocket almost every drop back. It doesn't work. And I also don't know how the play action is really going to work if you're not pounding the rock with David Montgomery anymore. It's kind of the interesting take when you said about the offensive scheme changing. Like, I think in a vacuum that's a good thing, but the RPO was the only thing that you had.
Yeah, like, you haven't put this on the field, or you haven't done, like, how it's weird how, like, eager they're to cut out a guy that's been, like, one of their only consistent parts of offense. Like, you haven't put this offense out on the field with Khalil Herbert to see that it works yet. You know what I'm saying? Like, which I understand, like, maybe you just got to rip the Band-Aid off and fucking go for it. But, like, this is one of those things that, like, usually in those situations, it's one of those, like, the writing's on the wall type of things. And I don't know if the writing's on where's the writing here? Like, it's not like you're looking at this and going, David Montgomery's just kind of, in the way. They've got this hungry savage and Khalil Herbert just like, waiting there, So it's kind of a weird thing, to kind of put out there, but I don't know.
This is not Breece Hall and Michael Carter, right? Like, they're not comparable.
This offseason might look a lot different if Tariq Cohen didn't get hurt too. I was so bummed when he got hurt.
I am a Tariq Cohen guy. I do not like the Bears, but I love Tariq Cohen.
That made me so sad when he got injured. It was on Instagram Live too. Like,
on Instagram Live. Was he lifted? Yeah, dude, that fucked up. Yeah, that was so terrible.
R.I.P. Tariq. I'll pour one out for you.
Yeah, dude, straight up. We'll be here for you though. Like, whenever you're back, we will be here for you. You've got 4 fans. So we're gonna go to the defense here.
Another aging Ram.
Yeah. So hey, but Robert Quinn had 18 goddamn sacks last year. Okay, he was my dynasty D lineman last year. I picked him up sitting there on the waiver wire, and I think it was his career high. I mean, the guy's like 40.
No doubt about it.
I mean, he held out because of the contract. Like he wasn't going to come back because like he's like, bro, I put up 18 and a half sacks last year. Hello. But you know, I'm with you. He is getting old. I mean, at any point, Robert Quinn is just going to it's going to be, downhill. Roquan Smith wants the fuck out. Could maybe the best middle linebacker in football.
He's his own manager.
He's his own manager now. But this is like once a state, this is like when you think of the Bears, you think of defense. It's running the ball and defense. And like you just lose Khalil Mack to the Chargers, which is another guy that, was kind of, you looked at the defense, you're like, you're kind of hurting some places, but at least you've got Roquan, Robert, and,
the middle of that defense was solid.
Yeah.
And that was a strength last year, right? I think it's 6 wins or something. Defense is the reason.
11.
6 the reason. And you got a good secondary too. Eddie Jackson, Kyler Gordon.
I like Kyler. Yeah, Eddie Jackson's nice. I really like Eddie Jackson. Yeah. I like and I like Jalen Johnson too.
Yeah.
I think Jalen Johnson's not bad.
And being coached by a very defensive-minded head coach now.
Agreed.
Matt Eberflus, who put together some really good defenses in Missouri. So I got love for him there.
But I think they take a step back here. You lose Cahill. Is Roquan? Is he going to play? Or I actually don't know that.
I think what is he holding in? I think what he's doing.
He's practicing. He's
practicing now. Okay, so he's going to be there. Okay, well maybe not as much of a drop off.
Sleeper made me take him off of the injury status. So
gotcha.
he's.
Hey, motherfucker, you got a player in the IR. You need to get up hot.
Shit or get off the pot.
Yeah, get up hot. Hey,
speaking of sleeper, they took Quincy Williams out of having a linebacker and D-back. Why sleeper? Why the dude plays slot? And
let me tell you, the most frustrating things that Andrew and I both have to deal with is that we both have players who, Will Fuller, I guess, isn't really hurt.
Dude, what do I do?
So like in my point, so I have OBJ, right? OBJ is not going to fucking play till December. But he's questionable. He's listed as questionable because he's not on a roster that can put him on the IR. So like he's just questionable. So like I can't put him in my IR. I just have to let him sit on my roster spot. And like we know he's not questionable. That motherfucker ain't playing.
Yeah, he's not on a team. Like the same thing with Will Fuller. Like how? Like what do you mean he can't play?
His ACL is still like a baby. His new ACL is still in the baby stages.
I don't care if he's like Will Fuller and he's running 4.340s. He's not on a team.
Hurts my soul, sleeper. It hurts my goddamn soul. But back
rough
to
defense.
So anyway,
still a good defense. Let me rephrase that. But I think they're gonna take a little step back. Like you said, Robert Quinn's getting older.
How many wins did this team have last year? Like 5?
6.
Yeah.
6. Oh, Santos still kicking.
Cairo.
And look, they got cut Khalil. See, like Cairo, that's what I don't understand. Are you gonna have your starting running back? You're going to have your starting running back returning kicks? Because that's idiotic.
Right. You're going to run them right into the ground.
Exactly.
Yeah, I mean, we're about to see what happens. I mean, look.
Yeah,
nobody chalked the Bears up to being smart.
Yeah, Chicago is not known for being a really great franchise. In fact, if you think about money they put or get out of it per how well they treat their fans, it's probably the worst ratio in the entire league.
Oh, hey, can we put this dude in the name Hall of Fame?
Dang,
Crookshank.
Yeah, that's a good one. I was going to say DeAndre.
I like DeAndre Houston Carson. Yeah, it's fun to say.
Yeah, that just rolls off the tongue.
DeAndre really Houston Carson, Waxon, Flaxon, Jackson.
Winners up here.
Equinus St. Brown. Larry Broom.
Time.
Oh no,
Leatherwood sounds like a dick. I mean,
there he is, already in there.
Jatire Carter. That's a good one. Dakota. Fuck the Bears. So let's go to the schedule. I looked for some reason. I was looking at the Bears schedule the other day.
Are you okay?
Maybe
you're the one
it was in anticipation for this. I don't know,
dude. Look at that stinker.
Yeah,
they got the Prime Video game versus Washington. Thursday night.
It's gonna be a shit fest,
dude. Maybe that's Brian Robinson's return.
Let's go.
About a month and a half in. Month.
You get shot in the butt. It doesn't matter, dude.
Dude, that could be a good time for him to come back.
I'd love it.
Dude, he just walks out to fucking 50 cents. I got shot 9 times. Just fucking hits the field. That'd be badass as shit. Or many men. Or many men. Many men.
This is not a good year for the Bears.
Yeah, dog.
Holy shit. They're not repeating 6 wins. I'll tell you that.
I think they can maybe beat Houston. I don't fucking know. Yeah, dude, this is ouch and ouch right off the bat. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're getting pummeled. And not only that, you're in Green Bay week 2 on Sunday Night Football. Like, your ass is getting pummeled. Like, Aaron Rodgers he's going to be tripping balls. He's going to be seeing what the Bears defense is doing like 3 plays ahead
in the future.
Like, dude, that's what I'm saying, ahead of time. Like,
he'll be 2 plays ahead.
Dude, he's gonna be in a sleep deprivation tank or like one of those sensory deprivation tanks for a fucking week before the fucking game, just high as fuck off of like peyote and ayahuasca, fucking vision quest the whole fucking game and play it out exactly how
it's one of those things where he doesn't even practice all week. No one even knows where Aaron is. He just comes back. He just shows up like on horseback on Sunday morning. You know what I'm saying? They're like, where have you been? He's like, the desert. You know what I'm saying? Or like exploring.
He's tying scalps to his fucking face mask.
He's not even going to answer. He's just going to ride past him.
He would just say, I couldn't explain it to a mortal like you, and just fucking.
He's just got a bunch of dead varmint thrown over his shoulder. You know what I'm saying?
He stitched his own journey with pelts. Like, he's
like
frontier man.
He's got coonskin cap.
Yeah.
Well,
so rest in peace to them for the first 2 weeks.
4-13. That's
Dude,
what
honestly, they might not win until they get to New York.
I said Houston, New York. I said you might beat Washington, and I said the Jets.
I don't do that Washington defense though.
Dude, I'm with you. I just didn't want to say 3 and I'm going to say 3-14.
Every game Atlanta plays this year is 50-50 as well. So
yeah.
Facts. That up there as well.
Yeah.
I said 4-12.
Anybody can beat Atlanta. Atlanta
4-13.
cannot beat anybody. They can beat, I guess, maybe a few, but not just anybody.
4 wins.
I'm with you.
That's where I'm at.
I got less than 5, so
yeah.
Okay, so we're all less than 5.
Sorry, Bears fans.
It's one of those rare times where we're all in agreement.
Bear down.
That's how you know you suck.
No, when we're all in agreement,
like 12-5. Stuart goes 12-5,
like the Ravens.
He goes, they're fucking. He goes, and they're lucky they're not playing the Browns twice this year because if they were 2-0, you know. But fucking, dude. This is a bad fucking year. Like, I'm sorry, Justin. We're all sorry.
And they got some of the highest ticket prices too, just to go see that shit show. Fucking
That's what he's saying about that. How unfair it is to the fans.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm glad you brought that up again too, because that really cannot be emphasized enough. The Bears are the worst franchise to their fans. Like, they give them so much money, give them so much support, and what do they do every year? Trot out a dog shit fucking football team that fucking finds a way to blow it. Ever since the double doink, the franchise has literally just been cursed.
Yeah, and I like the mystique of Soldier Field, but it's not Lambeau, and it's a pile of shit.
Yeah. And it's in Chicago.
It used to be scary. It used to be scary to play at Soldier Field. Like, it used to be like the thing in the 80s and shit.
85
like,
Bears, baby.
You did not want to go there. And now it's just like easy dub. Mark it on your calendar. Fucking what a sad shit show that's become.
Downfall's real.
Dude, driving to Chicago for 4 hours, I'm just like, fuck all the entire drive. And that's how I feel watching the Bears play. So
well, you drive through nothing to get to Chicago too. That's the worst part.
God, and like the first step to getting to Chicago is driving through Sauget, and you're just like, this is off to a bad start. Like but
then you hit Springfield.
Dude,
it still sucks.
Dude, Goodell's gonna give Chicago another team just so that they can fucking get a Super Bowl in that town. That's what it's gonna. That's what it's gonna take at this point.
Chicago gets 2 teams. We have none. We're just exactly with our soccer team. Which I am excited about.
We would have to stop doing division previews if that happens.
I would just probably. I don't know.
I can't wait till we do the XFL division. XFL division previews are going to be so.
Yeah, dude. Wait till XFL's gonna be sick. I can't wait till that comes back. We're gonna have to get the Rock on. He'll be lucky if we invite him.
We can only do previews like in the style of shooting a Russell promo. Listen here, brother.
Dude, I will.
We can have Dwayne. If Dwayne wants to come, door is wide open, sir. You come right in, take a seat.
Yeah,
we'll get your own little.
We'll see if we can fit Dwayne in. Our list is pretty long. So
you need us. We don't need you.
Yeah, you want to win presidency? I think you probably need an appearance on Pop Culture Rehab.
Are you guys talking about that?
You gotta win.
Are you guys talking about that dude? Are you guys talking about that dude from Scorpion King? That dude sucks ass.
Yeah, that guy's trash.
Have you never seen that movie? Shit.
He's like he's never gotten like any into like a ring of any.
You just asked
some sort.
three millennials if they've ever seen the Scorpion King.
What? Not everybody's seen the fucking Scorpion King, bro.
Yes,
You'd be surprised how few people in this world have seen the Scorpion King.
Well, 4 on this podcast definitely have, regrettably. I mean, like,
yeah, dude, what a terrible fucking movie.
I thought it was The Mummy 4, and then they were like, I'm like, where's Brendan
I
Fraser?
also
he never
thought
up.
it was The Mummy 4. Like when it first, like I also thought, dude, when it came out, I also thought I also thought like, dude, is this like a fucking like a side quest? You know what I'm saying? Like of the fucking of the movie. Like, yeah, did Brendan Fraser like where is he at?
Did they psyop all of us into like tricking us all into making our parents take us to it, being like, no, I swear it's The Mummy 4.
Yeah,
it's just called The Scorpion King.
Brendan Fraser has a show on HBO Max. It's
Batgirl. It got canceled.
No, what? No, it's like a fake superhero show. It's God, what is the name of that?
He's like
a tin man in there. Yeah.
Nick,
dude, what is the name
I got
of
a question
that?
for
Dead
you.
Patrol.
Does the Tin Man have a sheet metal cock?
This character might.
Yeah. Dude, I love it so goddamn much.
Doom Patrol, not Dead Patrol. Doom Patrol.
That's pretty good.
That's such a good line.
That's such a good one.
All right.
Does he have a sheet metal cock?